Good morning, friends. Another weekend means more garage sales. I've managed to find 3 this weekend, and thankfully the rain has held off. It has been pissing down absolutely all week, and today you can see it is nice and sunny. So fingers crossed, that means good luck, and it means that we'll find plenty of good items to flip online for a profit. So let's get to it. I had found this garage sale advertised on Facebook like a week earlier. I'd sent them a message being like, are you going to be open any sooner? Because there's a few items I really didn't want to miss out on. I only noticed like a week later that they said they would have opened early for me. I ran inside to try and find the items that I saw in the photos, but of course nothing was where it was because everything had been pulled out and moved around. So I frantically was looking around trying to find some items that I really wanted, but also skimming everything else. To be honest, it wasn't as amazing of a garage sale that I was hoping for. I did spy these jerseys, but I knew nothing about them, and I'm like, look, let's just try and find the items that I came here for first, and then I can deal with these later should I feel the need to. Also, depending on the prices of everything, I could not tell how much they wanted for them, and I was just not in the right frame of mind to start dealing with that just yet. Plus, as you can see behind, there's a full wall of Christmas that I knew that I had to go and check out ASAP Rocky in case there was any really cute vintage items that I wanted to add to my collection. I did also see the weirdest looking pot here. I mean, the faces are kind of creepy. I definitely did not pick that up because I didn't want nightmares, but I love finding these unique things to show you guys because I know you always have something to say about it in the comments. Now, at the Christmas, it is looking a little sparse. I thought by the photos that there was going to be a few more things than what there actually was. This little ceramic guy was kind of cute, but at the end of the day, not quite what I'm looking for. And all in all, just wasn't quite up my alley. So we do kind of move on. But generally, when garage sales seem to be so slim, you will notice I literally try and touch or look at everything because I just don't want to miss out on something. And also, weird enough, I ran into this garage sale without my phone on me, so I could not even look things up or comp anything. For example, you would see these Game of Thrones DVD set. They had it marked at 25. I had no idea of its value. Comps on the screen. I still probably wouldn't have picked it up just because you don't know the condition. I mean, it'll take a lot more effort. Risk is another one that I've also seen around, but just in its game board openness condition, I didn't want to have to go through all of the pieces. I do have a quick squiz at the CDs because I have had some luck in the past, but again, I think my brain just wasn't in it. I look at this In Excess like DVD CD thing. We've done well with some of those in the past. I just did not pick it up. I think it was probably a little bit too early for my brain to realistically function. But you also know it's a kind of slow garage sale when I start flicking through clothing like this. You know I hate clothing, especially the normal mundane stuff. I don't even know actually why I am here. This shirt did catch my eye, but it was just a generic H&M shirt, so nothing super special. If it was made out of a silk, I possibly would have gotten it for myself because the color stripes are really cute. Then the only other noticeable part to this garage sale was a massive amount of tools. I was looking for a measuring tape because ours recently broke and I just couldn't spy one here. Also, occasionally I like to look at the tools in case there's any knickknacks that we might find helpful in our day-to-day or to help with the reselling, picking and packing side of things, because you never know what little gadgets actually can be relatively helpful. But I still haven't spied the one item that I came here specifically to buy.
This is a happy house.
It's a happy house. We love living there.
I've got a guy slide because I'm a big slide. Oh, yeah, right.
All hope was nearly lost, and then as I was sort of leaving, I noticed that they had pulled some stuff outside, and bingo, it was these 2 dwarves that I had my eye on. I didn't know how much they were going to be, and seeing $10 per piece, I was a bit concerned. As you can see by the comps on the screen, they generally sell for like 15 to 20 each, and a whole set of them can be worth a little bit more. But if I had to pay $10 per piece, you're pretty much maxing out at the amount that they're selling for. The reason I had my eye out on these ones is because I already have Dopey, so I wanted to add to my collection. You see me sort of checking out a few more things in here before I really start to ponder about the dwarves. Those glasses were really cute, but the handles were sadly painted on. If they were actually coloured glass, I definitely would have picked it up. Similarly with this old looking tambourine, looks really cool, but then as you can see, I noticed a little bit of a chippy flaky business on the timber, so that's also a put back. Do I want the dwarves? Now, you guys know how I feel about bargaining at garage sales. If it's a bundle deal, I'm all for it. But at the same time, I generally hate asking for discounts. I just really needed to decide, did I want to spend $10 per piece just to complete this set, which I might even later resell. For now, it's just a cool piece. I love Disney, so these things are genuinely for myself. But I don't know, 10 each was a little hard to swallow. Let me know, guys, if you would have done this. But I do try and haggle a little.
Hi, I have a question. Would you do both for 15? Because you got 10 each on them.
Cool.
They're going to. I've already got Dopey in this size, so I'm like, this is just adding to the set.
Yes. Yeah, they represent my children. One is sleepy and one is grumpy.
Honestly, I feel like I'm both this morning, so. Would you have change for a 20?
Yes. Okay, 15.
Amazing, thank you very much. Oh, how much did you have on the jerseys?
25 they had on them, did they?
But yeah.
I put larger sticker.
Did you?
Yes.
You saw my, yeah.
Yeah, I saw your dress.
Which one's you after?
I was just looking at them, they're kind of cool. Do you know what teams they are?
Yeah, so this one here is the, do my head in. I can't remember. So Ottawa Senators, and then these are the Boston Bruins. But why does that look like that? Is that a Boston Bruin?
Is it the old, does it actually say? No? I don't remember what else
I do, but
No.
I always thought it was the Boston Bruins, but that. Take a picture.
Thank you. Have a good day.
I left my friend in the car because my partner follows sport, so I might send him a few photos and see if he wants them, so I'll come back in a second.
Chicago Blackhawks.
Okay.
The other one.
We didn't follow them. I don't know how they got it.
You can tell I'm tired this morning because in my head I was going NFL, not NHL. So I thought that these were footy jerseys that Matt would absolutely love because they're vintage and super cool. Also possibly with a good resale if he didn't want them. But my brain just didn't even click that they're hockey. I know Matt doesn't like hockey, but that's okay. Still, any cool vintage American jerseys, and these turn out to be Canadian jerseys, are still really cool to pick up if they're at a good price and if they're of good quality. Generally also helps if they're of a good team. I mean, it should have clicked when they told me that these team names are not the ones that I know of that play in the NFL. But you know what? When a girl needs coffee and her brain ain't working, mistakes like this can happen. So naturally, I try and contact Matt because he is obviously the jersey guy. He would be able to tell me if these are worth picking up, if 25 each is a good deal for them. I just really needed his opinion to help me make my mind up on these. Might I just add, these are the friendliest garage sale hostess I have ever met. Honestly, they were so lovely.
Come on, Matthew.
You okay there?
Yeah.
He's just deserted you, right? So holler if you want.
Yeah, of course. No, thank you.
Because I hadn't heard from Matt, I decided to be a big girl and pull the trigger myself. You know what? I could maybe squeeze a little bit of a deal out of them. They seemed really friendly and really generous. Also remember, at this time I was still thinking they were NFL jerseys. So in my mind I'm going, oh, maybe if I can get like $5 off each, that would be alright, considering I literally know nothing about these and how much they would be worth if Matt didn't want them. The other thing as well that I was sort of looking at was the condition. You can see here that there are some light stains around the collar. I do also end up noticing that on other white areas of the jerseys that there are a few more stain spots. So ideally, because I'm going to have to put in a bit of work to clean these, regardless of who ends up with them, I thought any deal that I could possibly get on them would definitely help with my peace of mind in purchasing this. Also, because it had been a bit of a slower garage sale, I was kind of keen to pick up some things, and you know that sports jerseys are a category that we do like to dabble in when we are looking at items to resell for our business. Generally as well, American stuff, and in this case Canadian stuff, can actually do all right in terms of resale value in Australia.
He's not really responding, so I think I'll do it. I mean, any chance you could do maybe like, what have you got, 25 on each?
Yeah. 30 for two?
Yeah. We'll take the gamble, because I know he loves American sports, so I'm like,
So nice.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, all the way
again,
from Canada. They're antiques.
I'm gonna need some more
Yeah.
change if that's okay.
Yeah.
Do you have one for a 50?
Yeah. So what did I say?
30.
30. Okay. And it's early in the day. How do you think I'm going to go? Where is this? What did I say?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Do you guys have any random measuring tape
Yes.
for sale?
Oh, for
Or
sale.
for sale.
It's like a
Yeah, like
soft
the
one.
yeah, like one
Or,
that you can, like the metal ones that you
like
can
the
like
metal
pull
ones.
out and.
Can you just taste that and make sure it's oat? Because they didn't put writing on it. Perfect. No worries, we'll see if
I couldn't see one on your tool stand, but
Oh. See, sometimes my husband takes two. He's like, he doesn't
Yeah.
even know. So if he's hidden one, it's just like it's still looking.
it's one thing that I've been like just looking out for garage sales because mine broke recently. I'm like, if I find one, easy, but if not, so fine.
Another metal measuring tape. Or only the one.
For sale.
For sale.
Like, what do you mean?
Just to take measure.
And that'll.
Retractable.
No.
No, I don't.
No, that is so fine.
Yeah.
It's a lucrative item, apparently. Well, thank you so much, guys, and best of luck with the rest of your sale. See ya.
Yeah, no, maybe.
This one is a size small and has a bit of staining. So really glad that she offered the 30 for the both. That was better than what I could have hoped for.
And yep, apparently that's all I managed to capture of garage sale number 2. Good one, Kirsty. But stay tuned for the end to see what I do get, because I do a little recap. As soon as I walked into this garage sale, I knew straight away that this is one that I am going to have to dig to find some goodies hidden amongst all of this Chinaware, basically, which is not a problem. It's my job, it's what I'm here to do, but it does make it a little bit harder because I feel like I have to look at literally every single item to make sure I don't miss out on anything that's sort of hidden in amongst all of the generic items that I generally try to avoid. This little vase is textured, beautifully coloured, really cute, and to be honest, I am keeping it for personal use. We have had in mind, my sister and I, to have a bit of a craft noon and make some flowers out of either like pipe cleaners or beads. I don't know if you've seen these on TikTok, but they're absolutely stunning. And I do think that this vase would be perfect for that to put on my shelf. But all in all, cookware is something that we generally try to avoid. As you know, I've been cleaning out my stock, but again, if I do find something useful for personal, I'll definitely make sure to pick it up. Something like this we've sold before, but I couldn't remember what the resale value was, and so I was kind of like, if the price is right, I'll do the research once I get home. But also, worst case scenario, it'll be something that's really cool for personal use. But stay tuned, because I do manage to grab a few more items.
Yeah, okay.
Good to do. I'll put it to good use.
Okay.
$2 for that.
For this one, amazing. And how much is this one?
That's a, what is it, a warmer?
Okay, thank
Cole,
you.
how much is the Tupperware one?
Oh, a couple of $5.
Five.
That
Okay,
one
cool.
worked. I mean, some of the other plastics just a couple of dollars, but that's actually
Yeah,
that's
it's got the little
It's got the
the
warmer.
steamer thingy.
it's a steamery thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Yeah, I'll put it in this shop.
Yes, yeah, coils can go there.
And how much for this one?
That one or
Yeah.
two.
Cool.
I don't know whether it actually opens because it's just a little sort of a display thingy. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know, is it gone?
How much was the $7.50? Huh? $7.50.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't give me 10, and I wouldn't take 5, so we agreed on $7.50.
Oh, it was a bargain.
Yes, it was a bargain there, but then again, you know, it's that's what this is all about, isn't it? Really.
Exactly.
Did you guys have a look in? There's lots of books in the other room.
Oh, is there?
They're
Okay,
in
amazing.
boxes, and I haven't got them all on because the shelves of the display. So we
Yeah.
took the books off, but you're happy to. They're free, so you're happy to poke around in the books. if
Amazing.
you
Yeah,
want
okay, I
to.
definitely will have a rummage. Thank you.
You probably should have a sign saying that there's furniture down here.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, there's
actually,
food, yeah.
we forget to send people down here actually.
Good thinking, Gordon.
Yeah, because otherwise no one's going to.
Yeah, exactly. Is Dom down on the door, Greg?
What's that?
Is Dom down
Yeah,
on the door?
Dom's on the door.
Oh, that's good.
How much are these little bowls?
$5 each. probably.
Okay. I'll think about those ones.
Or if you want both, yeah, both for 5. Yeah, if you want both,
Yeah, right.
5.
Yeah, I'll do that. They're very cute.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, well, we'll go have a rummage in the books.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at the books. I'll put my stuff down.
If I hand those to you, then you can spread them out.
What about your chimes?
Oh, no, I didn't think of that. I was going to leave it there. But if someone, if you want, so, but
Okay, I think I'm done.
Oh, cool. Okay. No worries. Okay. So what did we say? 5 for this one.
5.
5 for that. 10, 12, 14, and what was that? What's that? Oh, that's your. Oh, the book. 14. So $14. Do you want a bag?
No, I should be right, I reckon. So I got it.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
There we go.
Amazing, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
What books did you find?
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, nice.
What was that? Oh, no.
Lord of the Rings.
If I didn't have my own 3, I would have started that too.
Yeah.
Love that
Well,
trilogy.
amazing,
Good
thank
read.
you, and good luck with the downsize.
Thank you.
I wonder, do you have another bag? Oh.
These are absolutely stunning. I think it's genuine cloisonne, but I can't tell. Very cool still, nonetheless. So with only 3 garage sales, I did manage to pick up a few little knickknacks at each of them. Definitely not the massive haul I was hoping for, but still some really cool items. Like those Titleist head covers are so pretty. I think it's gonna be really hard for me not keep them for myself. I'll just have to check how much they resell for secondhand. I also know that the set is not complete because I'm pretty sure it's also meant to come with a putter head cover. But regardless, I think they're so cute. That last one, Jesus, that was a lot of books. To only walk away with Lord of the Rings, we consistently sell Lord of the Rings as a set. So for me, I don't know what this particular one is worth, but regardless, it's always gonna be a pickup. I mean, the little cloisonne bowls are gorgeous. That little basket, I need to double check if it's actually brass or not. It's pretty cute. I might put little knickknacks in it, might sell it, TBC. All in all though, still super happy. More stuff to list. I need to get a wiggle on. I do also need to find, I've noticed with my testing, I've sort of come to a standstill because I need an analog TV, and the one that we currently have I don't think has an analog channel, even though it does have an antenna port. So I feel like it should, but I can't for the life of me figure out how to set it onto that. So I do need an analog to be able to test some of the older Sega consoles that I have, which is holding me up a little bit on that front. Plus some of the like the light guns and the little laser guns, you need an analog TV to be able to register that. A digital one doesn't work. So there are a few items now in my gaming bundle buy that I'm stuck with that I can't test. So that's why I'm sort of hoping to pick up a few more bits and bobs at garage sales, so I still have some continuous items to be listing up each week. But as per always, thank you for watching, guys. Let me know if you found anything great this weekend. Hopefully the sun was shining where you are, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.